Okay, so today I wanted to give my review of week 2 of the NFL season. So, first game I really wanted to talk about was the Chiefs and Bengals game. Final score was 25-26, and the Chiefs end up winning this one. So, some overall thoughts. Patrick got to clean it up on the interceptions. Just some of the passes that he's making don't really make any sense, and when you do interceptions, it's just not good for the team overall. Luckily, they were able to come back and win it, but it just puts the team in a bad position overall. And luckily, they got Joe to fumble, and then they returned that for a pick six, which was good. I think the Chiefs' defense did pretty well for the most part. There were times where, they missed some crucial stops, probably tackle here or there. But, in general, I feel like they played pretty well. Shout out to Trent McDuffie because he locked down Jamar Chase. So, yeah, definitely a great corner. And so, yeah, and also shout out to Chamari Connor because I'm pretty sure he was the one who returned that for a pick six as well. So, definitely shout out to them. Don't like Harrison Butker, but he made the game-winning kick, so, there was that overall. Glad that they were able to score and everything, and, again, I forgot, he had two, and so there was one that he threw, and I think it was Cam Taylor-Britt picked him off, so, yeah, that's definitely got to get cleaned up overall, and the holding penalties are killing them, and just, certain other stuff, so, yeah, I think that they got some stuff to work on, but it was good to see them get that win. The Bengals, I thought Joe Burrow actually played pretty well in this game. I believe he had 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. So I think that he played decently. Like I said, they locked Jamar up. So, he wasn't really that effective in this game overall. I think his name is Yoshibach, that receiver. He's doing well. T. Higgins is still with the hamstring injury. I hope that he can come back and everything. And I think that that will definitely help their offense overall. I will definitely say that. And, shout out to, I believe his name is Trey Hendrickson. He got, some really key moments on Mahomes. So, he definitely played great. So, shout out to him. I think what really killed the Bengals overall was just, the fact that I believe it was defensive pass interference that they had, something like that. So, that call definitely, wasn't ideal for them. It helped put the Chiefs in a good position. And then also, you had the fact that Jamar Chase was, just all mad, and he was, cussing at the refs, and then, the unsportsmanlike conduct, that put them in good field position as well. So I think that those were two big things for the Bengals in this game that really made all the difference. Also, the missed kick field goal by Evan McPherson, I think he missed it for the extra point. So, if he would have got the extra point, the game would have went in overtime, and they would have had a chance to win it. So I think that that's also something that kind of plays into it. But I don't think that you can put this loss on Joe Burrow. I really don't. I feel like he played pretty well. He led some really solid drives overall. It's just those things that keep coming back to bite. But, I think that they'll pick it up eventually. And, he said that, it was the most frustrating loss, I think, which I can get because they were so close. They really were, but it was those things that led them to not winning. But it was a really exciting game to watch overall. Excited to keep watching both of these teams, both of these quarterbacks, and see what happens. But I think the Chiefs definitely got to clean it up if they want to keep winning. They won these games by very thin margins and stuff like that. But, it's not always going to be like that. So we'll just have to see what happens. I really enjoyed the game. That was the one that I was looking forward to most in the week. Also, I forgot to mention that it seemed like there was a missed pass interference call. So that was definitely something that I saw during the game. Why wasn't that called? And then Isaiah Pacheco is injured. He's going to have surgery and possibly out 6 to 8 weeks, so I think that that's definitely a blow to the team. They just re-signed Kareem Hunt, so we'll see what happens to that. I think Clyde is still not ready to play yet, and I believe the fullback that they had, he fumbled in the game, so that didn't help as well. So we'll see how it goes, but I think the running game is super important, so hopefully they are able to adjust accordingly, but I think that they have some stuff to clean up and everything. And yeah, I just want to see them win by, at least a touchdown and everything. These close wins and stuff like that. It's so stressful to watch a Chiefs game. It really is and stuff, especially this past 2 weeks. We'll see what happens, but, I really enjoy watching them play. I think that they're still the most fun team to watch. I think those things are going to be crucial to watch out for, though. So, talking really quickly about the other games, I talked about the Bills and Dolphins game in my week 1 video. So, basically to sum it up, I thought that the Bills had a really good run game overall. Josh Allen made some clutch plays and everything. Dolphins with the 3 interceptions. I really don't know what Tua was looking at whenever he threw all of those. And yeah, one bounced off. So, that was one thing. And then the other 2 times, it was just really, and, Tyreek Hill was basically ineffective in that. And, hopefully Tua gets better from the concussion. Now he's going to be on IR, so does that mean he's actually going to return? I don't know, we'll have to see, but I thought that the Bills looked great, and I'm probably going to watch more Bill game this season because it was really great to watch, but, hopefully Tua is okay. I don't know how the Ravens lost to the Raiders. They got to get together. 0-2, really? The Chargers, I expected that win. I was shocked that the Saints blew out the Cowboys. They got to get it together. They're supposed to be a good regular season team. Now they can't even do that right. I thought the Lions were going to win. They actually didn't. Shout out to the Buccaneers. I thought the Colts were going to win because Jordan Love is out, but Packers were able to pull it a win. It doesn't help when you throw 3 interceptions on top of that. Thought the Browns were going to lose because they looked horrible week 1, but somehow they won. And the 49ers and Vikings, that was very shocking to me. They looked really great week 1, and they just left some opportunities on the table. I think Justin Jefferson had a 97-yard touchdown, and y'all didn't get the stops on that. And yeah, some other crucial plays that happened as well. I think that there was a Brock Purdy interception or something like that. Yeah, they have to be better. They have to be better, because to go from week 1 to that, I was shocked. I really thought that they were going to win the game, but, Minnesota's lead continues. Seahawks got the win. I thought the Patriots going to win, but I'm pretty sure they went into overtime, so, that's interesting. I predicted the Jets were going to win, and then the Commanders, they won, I think, by a field goal. The Giants, how do you not allow any touchdowns and you still lose? That's kind of crazy to me overall. The Cardinals ended up winning, which I didn't expect. The Steelers ended up winning, which I predicted. And then the Bears-Texans, I predicted that the Texans were going to win. I think Caleb Williams was sacked, 7 times? He was definitely holding on to the ball too long, multiple times and stuff, so I think that that's definitely a problem. The offensive line is definitely a problem that has to be addressed as well. So I think that that's something that they just have to get. I think that Caleb will adjust and get better in due time and everything. And I think that he looked better in the first half of the game versus the second half of the game. Those interceptions certainly weren't helping at all. So, I think that they will improve, but the O-line definitely has to be fixed and stuff like that. And the Texans, I think C.J. Stroud looked great. He made some really cool plays overall. Shout out to, Nico Collins and the receivers, and also shout out to their defense as well. I thought that they played great. They got those interceptions, and I just really like what I'm seeing from the Texans. Like I said, I'm from Texas myself. Cowboys, embarrassment, so it's nice to have a team from here that I can actually root for. I think that C.J. Stroud is truly something special, and I think he's going to have a really good season. With the Eagles and Falcons game, I really thought that the Eagles were going to win, and the Falcons barely won this game, literally by a point. Saquon dropping didn't help, and they definitely should have ran the ball more. I will definitely say that. And then the defense, they started off decently, and then there was just some key stops that they did not get. So I think that that is definitely a problem as well. And you have the fact that Jalen threw an interception on the last play, and just I think the play calling and certain decisions made by the defense and just like other little things like that ended up to them not winning. And I mean, for it to be 1 point, yeah, really, really, really close. So I hope that they clean up their issues and that we see some better football for them in week 3 and everything, but we'll just have to wait and see. And then shortly after you see this video, I will be posting my week 3 predictions, so you guys can check that out. And then I just kind of recap my predictions for this past week. I talk about how I did and all that stuff, so you guys can check that out shortly after this video. I've done plenty of videos on the NFL as well, so I did a week 1 review and all that, and I'm planning on doing this every week. So I'll have them somewhere at the end and link down below if you would like to watch those. But let me know what you guys think. What did you think of this week? What was your favorite game to watch? What games disappointed you? And let's continue that conversation.